here. One moment, please. Let's see if why am I getting an ad? Gotta see if this is all working. Ew. Okay, okay. Looks like the video's working. What is this? That's a chat thing here. Let's see if we actually get sound on this stream. Hang on while I test that. Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry about that. The delay's pretty severe. Let me see. I might need to turn down the audio a little bit. I don't know if I can actually. I'm actually not sure which audio one because it won't let me check when I'm doing that. But anyhow, all right, whatever. We're just gonna play. Let's see how the audio goes. Anyhow, yeah, this is the Star Trek Voyager game. Turn the master volume here. The Star Trek Voyager game, Across the Unknown, that I have been looking forward to for a very, very, very long time. This is a full game. On New Year's Eve, I played the demo, which was my second time in demo. It was updated version. And they even updated it even more. So if you haven't checked the game out yet, if you still want to test it out before you buy it, there is a even more updated version of the demo. But let's just jump in and get there. It's 12:11 in the morning, so I'm going to have to go to bed eventually. So let's see here. We got difficulties here. Adventure, focus on the journey. Recommend for players who want to enjoy the story and exploration without the constant pressure of the fight for survival. Survival itself, the authentic Delta Quadrant experience. Recommend for experienced strategists and resource managers. And Years of Hell, the ultimate stress test. Players who have already well, you know what? Although the adventure would be fun, I want a bit of a challenge. So, let's see how it goes with survival mode. There we go. You are the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew. Plot a course through procedurally generated star systems. Your unique ship build and the decisions you make will reshape the story. Now, here we go. Like, this is a game that's basically retelling the entire series of Star Trek Voyager, with you making the decisions of Captain Janeway and building your ship and focusing on what aspects you want to focus on for your version of Voyager. So it will be pretty interesting to see how my version of the story differs from the main story and how other people are playing. So here we go.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breathes into a cozy penal colony like she owns the place.
Was it in the demo?
And smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
You might. We got Robert Duncan McNeil. We got Tom Paris's voice. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy. Ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis? Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Here we go. It's looking beautiful. Look at that. Into the Badlands. Here we go. Now, I've done all this in the demo. Scans are picking up no other vessels. And it's going to be my third time going through it, but this is a full game, so I'm looking forward to see what's different. Any idea what your foreign colleagues might be? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us and a displacement wave heading towards us. Ruh-roh. Cross wave incoming. Here we go. Red alert. Helm. Evasive maneuvers. Too late. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Here comes the race for impact part. Where's the first officer? Got my coffee. Not a smart choice at 12 in the morning, but you gotta do what you gotta do on Voyager. Here we go. Aftermath. Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor. Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to gray mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Okay, so click on question mark icon number 1 on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial. I just may have to do that eventually. So activate room. Activate stellar cartography number 1 in the lower left part of the ship. To activate it, open up its menu by selecting the room and switching on the power supply. Well, let me just do this first before I start gushing over Voyager again. Okay, so click on that and you turn it on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. God, the game looks beautiful. I set high graphics, not epic, because I just wasn't sure how it was going to work with the streaming. That looks nice. Looks nice. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Thought you already had the helm. Okay, scan points of interest. I already know how to do this, but why not? Things might change. Mark with question mark. Reveal resources 2. Scan until you reveal deuterium. So here we go. Voyager's here, so I could scan. Oh, that's 3 cycles away. That one's 3 cycles away. They're all 3 cycles away. So let's scan this way. There's duranium. We might need that soon. There's duranium. Lots of duranium. Nothing new to reveal. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, and I could zoom in. How nice. Okay, debris field. Let's grab the deuterium then. I take it I found it. Navigate your ship. Here's location 2. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcome. Different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcome. Dark green and light green, excellent, good outcomes. High rewards such as extra resources, morale increase, etc. Yellow, average outcomes, can include minor setbacks. Orange and red, bad and terrible outcomes, lead to low rewards and medium major setbacks, like destroyed room. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. Okay, that's where our deuterium is. I guess that's where we gotta go. Clicking. I guess I better click. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And debris field. Collect easy accessible ones. So we could get max is plus 500 or plus 775. Our deuterium was which one over here? Uranium, batteries. Let's check on that food. Tritanium, that's our deuterium. Well, we're at 0. Well, let's get the easy one first. Okay, 65% rewards. 500 thing. Captain, we can now deactivate gray mode. Alright, Captain, ready to increase warp core output. Warp core is a reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, 1, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching warp core to a higher tier. Alright, let's do that. Use main engineering, and we're going to go on gray mode. Our energy levels are returned to normal, Captain. Good. Now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detect a Maquis vessel next to it. Oh, look at that. So, could try hailing as an optional one, or I could scan for life signs. So, let's scan for the life signs. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one aboard, Captain. Well, then let's scan the array. What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a duranium deposit. We need it to repair the transporter room. Okay, deuterium's fuel. We've got that. Duranium tritanium essential for construction and repair. And crews need to operate key systems. So we already know that there is duranium there. So do we know what's in this one? Nothing new to reveal, but how do I reveal it without clicking? Class D planet. Okay, so I don't think anything's there. Debris field. Yep, that shows duranium. There's a site. Okay, well then let's go this one. Just want to see what it all does. I know, like, a lot of people find games like this a little tedious, you know, like clicking and scanning. It's kind of like what you had to do in Mass Effect, or at least Mass Effect 1. But I love the exploration thing. I love the managing thing. And plus, if you want to be on a starship, like, these little things are part of the thing. It's not all adventure. Okay, accessible. And try to clump up debris for easy collection. So I have a chance. Well, let's just get some for now, easily, and then I'll try to get. We now have all the duranium we need. We'll try to get things later. Engineering is standing by. Repair the transporter, Captain. Damage rooms are not operational. Select a room, bring up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed, which is number 2, you can initiate repairs. So they want me to repair transporter room. I have the resources, so click repair. And it is repairing now. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set a course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Sure, let's just go and do this. Let's just follow the story, you know? There we go. Look at that. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Ooh, how exciting. Away mission presents a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills 2 and traits 3. Select heroes with matching skills. There we go. So I can send 2, and I only have 2 to send. So it is these 2. So let's start the away mission. Decide on approach, and the heroes will do it. Yeah, I've done this in the demo. Let's see here what's happening. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Look for, oh, okay. I'm Captain. I suggest on what to do next. Look for footprints and strange noises. Need 29. Need 33. Ooh, which is going to be the best way? Scan for new life. Well, we're science people, right? We want to scan, don't we? So let's try. Harry will do a scanning for it. Yep. How about that? I think we'll do the scan. There we go. Hey, we did! Success! Harry and Tom use their tricores to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. Yes, I went through all this during the demo, but come on, it's the real thing now. After a challenge, participating team members are fatigued. Yeah, that makes sense in games like this. So their skills are reduced. Let them sit out the next one. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demand to know what's going on. Beat the crap out of the old man. Try to read his body language for any clues, or argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth. Ooh, what'll be the interesting one? I think demanding to know what's going on when I don't know who the person is isn't polite. Plus, Harry is fatigued. I do want Tom to do something, so let's read his body language. We got a good chance of success, so let's see what happens. Got it. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he is putting on an act, but they can't quite put a finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by the presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early, and how it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Well, that's nice. I could use some fresh corn. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If required number of critical chance. Oh, I see a comment there. J. Decker. Hello. Thank you for watching, by the way. In the demo, you could end the game pretty swiftly by letting the caretaker send you home. I know, I heard about that. I never did it in the demo because I just wanted to see how far I could get and just play around with it. But the temptation was there. The temptation was certainly there to try to see what would happen. We're like, sorry, Ocampa, you're on your own. Okay, tricore rings are off the chart. There's definitely something strange about it. I wonder what the end screen is like when you do that. It's like, you're not really Starfleet, are you? I'm not going to do that this time. I do want to keep on playing because, like I said, this is my third time going through Caretaker, thanks to 2 demo runs. So I don't want to play through Caretaker a 4th time in the near future. Let's see. That's pretty low. Oh, well, they could both do that one. So, and we get a reward of what do you call that thing? Is that Okay, so let's do both of them. We got a chance there in yellow to get something bonusy. Didn't get it, but oh well. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion. The back wall... I know I shouldn't really be reading all this because I'm like on the brink of a sore throat and I'm losing my voice, but... Excuse me. Tattooed man, half Klingon woman lie on surgical tables. Wonder who they are. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. This is what the game's about. Those decisions that will change the way your Voyager story goes. They're marked with an golden outline. There we go. I am starting to lose my voice, but got my coffee. So yeah, like what happened in the demo, am I going to wake up Chakotay or am I going to wake up B'Elanna? And that's going to decide who gets captured by the Ocampa or sent to the Ocampa and who comes back to Voyager. Oh, which one do I want to do? I saved Chakotay B'Elanna last time. Come on, voice, you could do it. I'm going to do Chakotay, I think. Or at least I'm going to try. My choice. Oh! Oh my. Fell that one. A blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Oh, what's going to happen there? Did I even get Chakotay? Apologize for clearing my throat, but I think I'm about to lose my voice. Been on the brink all day. Harry Kim unavailable. Okay, so they got Harry just like in the series. Sudden return. So what's going to happen? I never failed this early in the game. I only failed with like getting resources. So what the heck is that going to do? Never seen that happen. So I don't see any Chakotay here. What? But we were there for only an hour, right, Harry? Harry? He was just beside me. I can't even clear that out. That is my voice disappearing. That's not something in my throat. That's my voice going away. Great. Wonderful. Maki are hailing us, Captain. Putting them on screen. Do we... Ah, there he is. Okay, we're fine. So, but he's not on the ship with us. Okay, it makes sense. Chief Engineer B'Elanna Torres is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander, one of our own, is also missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solve it together. It would. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. I know who they are. Okay. Come on, voice. I just started. Captain, this is Tuvok, my... Oh, I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us into Starfleet's waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assure you I perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming. And I see you have Paris with you, too. Are you forming a Maquis Traders Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Don't we know? Just continue. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality. First, to gain access to the engineering office. Alright, to be able to supply a room, you need to activate the life support unit on the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Alright, so turn on life support for here. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. So let's fix it. Repair. 2 cycles to repair. There we go. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and duranium. 2 cycles. Not going to last too long, Tuvok, but might as well, right? Might as well. Did we get all that? No, we didn't get the duranium there, so let's go and do that. Alright, so that was close the report will automatically finish all actions, activate all activatable rooms, and collect all resources from removed rooms. Enter ship to manage manually. Well, let's just do enter ship right now for anyone watching for the first time to see it done manually. So this is, this is the engineering office. Click on that. Engineering office fully operational, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building and repairing rooms and clearing debris. Occupy work team. So, logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure crew's food supply. Requires reactivating life support in that section first. The morale bar. So we gotta keep them fed and keep the morale up. Change the morale. Morale overviews, which crew's needs, decisions, ship management, food, crew cores, and events affect crew morale. So let's take a look. So we need the life support on. Life support. Access in mess hall is now possible. There's mess hall. However, it sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After the repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Well then, let's give them some replicator rations. 3 cycles for that. Repairs are in progress. Till completion, we should address crew accommodation. Rooms must be cleared. So, free up. We get to clear here. So they want us to do there. We want to clear debris. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. I know, Tuvok. I know. Standard mine. Oh, don't have probes, so just have to do this one. Good. Plus 60. Let's see here. What we got there? Deuterium. Let's go get some deuterium. There's deuterium in that nebula. Let's close and just gain all that stuff. Missile repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. So I gotta go up to like every cycle. Is that a replicator? Consume deuterium. So let's see. Morale was over here. Well, yeah. So we're on emergency rations, but we could do minus 40 morale. Jeez. They really don't like rations. Replicate rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Well, good. How lovely. There we go. Auto save. You know, since I have what is this? Battery compartment. I might as well just why is that one lit up? Everything's damaged. So let's take a look. Look inside the ship. Look how beautiful this is. If you're a Voyager fan, they got that thing, that little light bar thing that's everywhere. If you're a Star Trek fan, if you're a Voyager fan, just look at it. Let's go to the bridge. Let's go up to the bridge. Okay. Here we go. Take a look in there. Look at that. All them going about their business, doing that stuff. Look what else is here. I know I did the exact same thing during the demo, but oh, I just want to take a look at the deflector. Just years. Oh, what's that, Jay? You said there's a planet nearby where you can fully repair. It's called Earth. It's a bit of a trek to get there. Yeah, that's true. But as you said, all I have to do is hop through the array and yeah, just cut that all out. Oh, there's stellar cartography. That's back online. Main engineering. Alright, so one more cycle left on that. I guess, I should just, clear out some more thing while people are working, right? Okay, let's go to system. We're here, so let's see. Deploy pro, risk to fly. It is risky. How much deuterium do we have? Maximum is 7. Well, we couldn't hold the maximum anyhow, so we'll go to the less risky one. Whoo! Barely missed the yellow there. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek to get to Earth, but give us 7 seasons and I'm sure we'll make it. Alright, I'm going to run through the cycle, or run out of cycles in a bit. Deuterium there. Duranium there. We do need some more duranium. We can hold 100. But for building stuff, deuterium. It's like just going there is going to waste the deuterium anyhow. But what are we doing right now? We need to keep exploring the system, wait for the ruined room to be cleared. That's going to be happening soon. Might as well just go pick up some more deuterium then. Room, let's enter the ship. Okay, now, great. Maybe we can finally build some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. We just got here. You didn't sleep anywhere, Tom. Stop being so dramatic. Okay. And if we got here and he's been sleeping in the corridors in the 1 hour he's been on the ship, that's Tom, all right. Borg technology. I don't think we have access to that yet. Crew. So we want to do crew, right? Crew quarters. So emergency quarters for net. That's the only one we have unlocked. So we'll build it right there. So your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate. Okay, any new rooms or upgrades? Okay. Still got 5 cycles up. Oh, we're getting a call. Caretaker. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array.
Who is this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need?
I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo. Though he seemed a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back.
Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them.
Appeal to his humanity with Janeway at level 1. Try to intimidate him. Let Chakotay talk. You know what? We barely let Chakotay talk during the real series. Don't you think it's a chance we let Chakotay talk? We could scan the array for Harry and Balan, but he already said they're not there. And spoiler, I've seen this series before. So let Chakotay talk. Come on, let's give him his due during this playthrough since the series did it. We won't do that. We've struggled for too long to be pushed around. Return our crew, or you'll find out what the Maquis are capable of. Okay, perhaps that was a bad idea. Sorry, never mind. I'm not letting Chakotay talk.
You are so insignificant. I have no time for this. There just isn't enough time.
Tell me about it. It's almost 1 a.m. Time for what?
No. You're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time.
I think I said this at work today. I think they're just copying exactly what I said. We've been cut off, Captain. Commander, your blunt Maquis tactics were useless. Oh, you would have held out their way, Janeway. Don't do that. I expect a more strategic approach. Yeah, I expected a bit more too, so I think I see why they didn't let Chakotay talk in the 7 years. My tactics have kept my people alive for years, Captain. Maybe a little bluntness is exactly what the situation calls for. Oh, I wonder if you could do the whole Maquis Federation struggle that they kind of did in Season 1, but then it just trailed off and they did nothing. We'll see. Captain, Commander, I fail to see how this spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach would be beneficial. Huh. You're right, Tuvok. It seems the Delta Quadrant is getting to our heads. What do you suggest? I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the fifth planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems we're stuck with each other for the time being. I'm willing to bury the hatchet. For now. But let's not pretend we're friends. Agreed. Mr. Paris, take the helm again. He's already there, Cap. Let's find our people. She keeps telling him, take the helmet. He's sitting right there. Set a course for the fifth planet, the neighboring system. Maximum warp. Okay, sector map shows the entire sector. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific POI, point of interest, to visit. So, I want to go get my fuel first. Excuse me for that. Oh my god, I better. I'm running out of deuterium. My goodness. Okay, let's see. Let's enter ship. Gotta build some stuff here. Here we go. Let's see. Gonna build more. What is that? Not cargo bay. How do I go back? Crew is what I want. There we go. Go and build it in this one. There we go. Oh gosh, look at this. Oh. See, I don't remember if I said during the demo playthrough, and I probably did, but Voyager holds. Look, oh my god, that's all the rocks there in the consoles that keep exploding and killing people. Voyager holds a special place in my heart. Back when it came out, the year that it came out, I was in a very severe traffic accident, and I was hospitalized for a bit. A lot of internal injuries, broke my vertebrae in a couple places, broken arm, lots of other stuff torn up inside. So recovery was hard, but I had season 1 of Voyager recorded on VHS, and I wasn't sleeping. I know I told the story before, but I wasn't sleeping much once I was taken out of the hospital. That's so cool. Once I was taken out of the hospital, I was home, so I was up pretty much most of the night, and I would just watch episodes of Voyager and pretend that I was on the ship, and now I'm getting to go around, look inside the rooms that I imagined I was a crew member on for so much time. Anyhow, getting to the sector. So we are here. We want to go to that system. Let's scan it first. That's where we want to go. Okay, but anyhow, let's go back to the sector, or the system, I should say, because we need fuel. We got fuel. We got deuterium, but yeah, do we need? No, maybe we don't need to max out anymore. How much of that do we have? We have 60 in that. We're coming back here anyhow. All right, never mind. We're just going to go there. Let's go. We're just going to go there directly to Ocampa. Ooh, look at that. Emergency crew quarters. That's good. Total cost, activation. Jeez. Let's enter the ship and take a look at that. I feel like my scroll bar is scrolling way too fast on that. What is this thing? What does this mean? I don't remember that from the demo. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. So you could check on the morale. Okay, available crew, heroes, combat power. Interesting. It's gonna have to. Thanks, Jay. Yeah. I mean, I've heard. I've never had the privilege of going to a Star Trek convention, but I've heard many people on the YouTube videos who are at the conventions talking to the actors, and like, I know my story is not unique in any way. No available work team. Oh, I thought they were free. I guess not. Oh, no, because they're building there. Oh, okay. We're good there, right? Oh, look. Vilex Tilan Nabar. Oh, that's very cool. So, yeah, I know my story's not unique, but it's just, isn't it impressive? Oh, wait, does it have to be two things together? Yeah, I can't build that there. Boo. Okay, so that room is useless right now. It's good to know that. Let's see here. No. I guess I can't build that. Alright, how do I get out of that if I'm not building that? There we go. Alright, well then let's just collect some stuff and go with the story. Yeah, Star Trek has a way... Oh, look how beautiful that is. Star Trek has a way of just making a very significant difference in people's lives. And yeah, certainly Voyager was my thing. And it might not be the best series of Star Trek, but it is my favorite. Let's see, we reached our destination. Let's just continue. Let's see what's going on. Has there been any impactful moment in your life concerning any of the Star Trek series? Is there anything that it's helped you with or did other than bring you one of the best franchises that has ever graced television? There we are, Captain, and might I say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. So a new lead following the array's energy pulses. Voyager discovers there's a planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. So let's go. What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Preparing the wave team, do a general scan. Well, let's just do a general scan of the planet. We want to know. There's all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet. Oh, I should also mention Star Trek Adventures role-playing game, the Exploration Guide, I believe it is, has a whole section about the different classes of planets. A ton more that I haven't seen anywhere else in the Star Trek Encyclopedia or any other resources. Great reference stuff, and for any Star Trek fan, and really indispensable if you want to play the role-playing game. So it has all basic characteristics. Leave it at that. Who cares? Strange but intriguing. Prepare a wave team or check the energy impulses. Well, let's check the energy impulses. Let's see. Oh, what did it say? J was mental health for me. Trek taught me to persevere and reach out to others. Help me grow as a person. Yeah, it's things like that. Do you see it? How it helps us? Like two of us randomly here at the same time watching this silly old Star Trek game that we love, and both of us have been helped immensely by this series. I mean, it's just a joy to have this as part of our lives and something that connects us together. I mean, that's why you're here. That's why I'm here. So I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, Jay. They're consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend a wait team to investigate the area. Ooh, more waiting time, as if I didn't know from the demo. This area. Oh, let's see. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Preparing the waiting. Well, that's the only option now. We'll examine the world firsthand. Let's. We know who this is. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. I like Neelix. I don't care. Okay, in season 1, yeah, I'll give you that. Season 1, season 2, dreadful. But by the end of the series, I loved him. Plus the Star Trek cookbook, which I feature on the channel, and I've been cooking. I did at the high school with my students. I've been cooking many dishes from that, channeling my inner Neelix. I love him. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before, and I have too, multiple times through this demo. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Okampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Okampa. But, Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful! To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Neelix recruited. We got him. Here we go. Neelix recruited, so might as well just let's see, what do I got to do? Rebuild Voyager and system cycle until Neelix is ready to talk. So until he's ready to talk. So we'll give him a chance to take his bath like he wants to do. Scan what's over there. Spatial anomaly. Oh. Yeah, let's check it out. Why not? It's one cycle away. Emergency cores. Of course, every time I fly somewhere, that's what I have. Let's close it out. Let's scan the array. Still don't have any secondary options. So what do we get here? Okay, get some science. What's on the Class J planet? Again, exploration guide, Star Trek Adventures. You got description of what all the different classes are. Pretty much from A to Z, not a complete alphabet, but like 22 or 23 classes from A to Z. It's amazing. Check it out. I love that book. Really, Star Trek Adventures second edition has been knocking it out of the park with each release. I'm working on the review of the latest episode. Do we want deuterium? Yeah, I think we do. We are running low. I feel like I'm let's see. Deuterium running low. I know, Lieutenant Lonnie. I just said that. Captain, we got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship won't last long without refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. You'll have 25 cycles to accomplish this task. Okay, we need to stock up on 900 deuterium. Yep, let's do it. No. I'm not going to answer the hell yet. I need to get my deuterium. Let's see, 487. Ugh. That one's super risky. What do you think? Do I take the risky one? The problem is, like, even... Oh, I don't know. I don't know where else we'd have to burn through the tier. Let's do the risk. Oh, made it. Oh, that was close. The crew's happy about the fulfilled promise. Look at me. I'm a good Janeway. I said we're going to do this, and I did instantly for them. Well, I think Neelix is ready to talk. That was fast. Come on, Neelix, what are you going to do? What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup! I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta. Oh, I gotta make that now. I gotta cook that. Mouth-watering taste. Again, the Star Trek cookbook. So good. Most of them. Some of them are really strange, but really interesting and fun to make. Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes, your missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find the Kazon Ogla. Was it Ogla? Encampment. Kazon Ogla? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maj, and I still didn't look it up. Is it Jabin? Jabin? Yabin? The Ogla leader might know where to look. I didn't even know in the demo, and I still didn't look up. Thankfully, Netflix took... Well, it's not Netflix's fault, but they took Star Trek off, so I can't even watch it anymore. Send away team down. Let's ask for more information about the Ogla. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Let's send the away team down. Now, I wonder if doing that like gives a new option when I go down there that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise. Like, I guess multiple playthroughs would tell. So, are we still waiting? Oh, yeah, no, I gotta go there first. Ooh, look how beautiful that is. Captain, we reach our destination, so let's send the away team down. Who we got? Well, apparently we're keeping Neelix. Ooh, who do we want to take here? So Neelix has, I believe, diplomacy and engineering. Chakotay has command, diplomacy, and shooting in the face ability. Tom Paris has command. Oh, so let's see. Medical. Tom is like the only one that has that, but not really high. Crikey. Well, how about this? I'll take Tom, and God, as much as I said I want to give Chakotay a second chance that he didn't get during Voyager, I didn't like the way he was talking when I got there. We need someone gunny. So he has 30. Tuvok has 45. Oh, dang it. So challenges, I think we're still pretty good with you. I'm taking Tuvok. He's probably one of my favorite characters. Why am I even debating? Sorry, Chakotay. I do like Chakotay, but what was up with when I let him talk to the caretaker? Jeez, man. Let's see. Wait to materialize a small valley. Some birds out mercilessly. Air is hot and dry, and the sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricores are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Survivalist, which I don't have apparently. Orient yourself in the current opponent. So struggle to advantage points. My only thing. Good luck. Come on, don't fail it. Oh, thank you. Can't believe I failed the Chakotay thing. What did that do? Maybe that's why he's so irritable. The distance they spot. Kazon Ogla. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Ogla. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. Who is this lady? Is that me? Is that Janeway? Is that supposed to be Janeway? I see 2 pips. Who is that? She's not my crew. Okay, build a temporary shelter from what I can find. Or, well, look at that. I can have Neelix and Tom build a shelter. We're pretty good at getting that in. But then only Tuvok is not fatigued. Okay, gather rocks, they huddle together, a sandstorm rages around them. Hey, got plus 10 uranium, I believe. Captain, we reached the summit. How should we approach the people here? Approach intimidatingly. Don't know, that's a good idea. Approach in a Starfleet manner. Well, the closest one is for the intimidation. Talaxian, we get a chance for that. It's going to be trickier. It's going to be more difficult, but we got it because Neelix is there. But you know what? Now, I'm going the easy route. I'm having Tuvok roll up on him with his phaser. Because I did the Talaxian thing last time. And but we do also get plus 200 morale if he succeeds. Oh. Hey, our morale's good, right? Our morale's fine. Come on, Tuvok, let's do this. 1! I got 1! How is that not giving me something super? Is that giving me something super? Women and children scatter in fear. The men are armed but seem too intimidated to act. Haha. Tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin. Is it Jabin? Is it Jabin? Gosh, I really should have looked this up, but it's gone from Netflix. He seems unimpressed by the away team, but his face darkens at the sight of Neelix. In the background, badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears. I love that. Appears around the corner. I think that just described like 80% of the aliens in Star Trek. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he lets us believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep the Kazon at bay. Offer water in exchange for information about the Kazon. Well, that gives us... It does give us more deuterium or duranium. Go away. Oh, it's either going to be the Starfleet way or giving water in exchange. So, hey, we already got that. We might get some bonus because there's something there. So let's try that. I would really like to ask anyone that's watching if they want to chime in and give me helpful answers. But there's like a 2 or 3 minute delay from what I'm doing and what you're seeing on screen. So, yeah, I don't think you would want me sitting here staring at you for 2 minutes while I'm waiting. But all of you out there who might be willing to or want to give some suggestions, if you know Voyager or if you're just following along with the flow of the game and you have suggestions like what kind of approach you want me to take or anything, if you know Voyager again and you know the episode coming up, yeah, feel free to throw it in the chat, and if I get there and our time streams line up, I'll be able to try to act on that, because I want to explore different ways, maybe not just the way I would normally do it. Jabin, whatever his name is, accepts. I'm going to call him Jabin. Okay. Slave Ocampo explains it. I got my stuff. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands the Ocampo woman be freed. I feel like it's Jabin because I'm saying Jabin. That's the only reason why I think. Sometimes a certain approaches in the way missions bear additional risks. Yeah, let's see. Failing a challenge can result in injuries. Gain 1 momentum. I need momentum. That's for darn sure. Things are getting out of hand. We should retreat. Oh, this is gold, so this is going to change things. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. Tactical retreat run. Appease and carefully withdraw. Like, that could get us a bunch of stuff. Oh, I must still have Discord going. I thought I had turned that down. Ooh, secure retreat with phaser fire. That gives us a lot of stuff. Appease and carefully withdraw. That's the Starfleet way. But I did come down weapons drawn. I think I might be going. I think I might be going that way. Think I might be going that way, right? Maybe. All right, doing that. Choices, consequences. 18. Covering fire allows them to minimize their exposure to fire. Jabin, though furious, seems to acknowledge their white team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, apparently characters can die in this, and then you don't have them for your Voyager series that goes through. Ooh. Nice. Look at that. So we're getting experience points. These guys are getting stronger. Nice. More than gratitude. Let's see, go back on Voyager. Okay. Kisses passionately. Oh, how lovely. My dearest Kes, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin, who I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced, said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, We have things to do. Ask Kess what she knows about Caretaker. Ask how Kess and Neelix met. Don't care about that. Ask Kess why she came to the surface. Also, not the time for that. Might be good to ask about the Caretaker. What can you tell us about the Caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Ocampa. For generation 4 Ocampa, it was probably like 10 years. The Ocampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it, or where he came from? No. We do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Okay, don't care about the other ones, so we have things to do. Alright, someone gets started on a transport signal amplifier. And Kess, we'll go sickbay and have you examined. Ooh, are we going to get the doctor now? There we go, sickbay. Let's repair that. We need 3 cycles to repair that. I have, I think, 1 crew still going. So they're going to get to repair the science lab. And there we go. I think that, what is the Wi-Fi signal? What is the Wi-Fi signal? Game pause. No, okay. Sure. Okay. Oh, I think that's just skipping. Let's get some supplies. We are full at deuterium, so that's a good thing. So let's just start scanning. Deuterium, don't need that. Here's the cloud. Okay, don't need uranium. I mean, 100 maximum. We're at 74. Okay, that's not scannable. Oh, there's one way down here. Where do we want to go? Did we get the stuff from there? We did. We got the stuff from there. Draining 4 cycles. Yeah, let's go. Anything else in this corner? No. Let's go get that stuff. Go get that uranium. Oh, science laboratory is already done. So let's enter ship. Take a look at that. Captain, the science lab is back. Science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Might as well. So, so look at that research. Transport signal amplifier. Okay, so it's doing. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, that's the thing for, like, leveling up the ship. Yeah. Okay, got that. Nice. So 3 cycles remaining on that. Oh, my ship. I love this ship. Let's go back to the system. Okay, I'm going in the ship. I know I was annoyed before, but wait. Yeah, I feel like my scroll wheel is just going way too fast compared to the demo. At least I remember it's slower, but maybe wrong. Injured and sick crew will be placed in sick bay automatically. After treatment, go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning. Oh yeah, that's right. You can assign the people to the rooms. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Here he comes. Here he comes, the doctor. And now Starfleet Academy. He's back 900 years in the future. Always good to see the doctor. I'm enjoying the show. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now. And this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Why am I being rejected? Do my best. Captain, I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to, and the sickbay to reorganize. Now the true hero of the series arrives, right? The Doctor is the hero. He really is. And, emergency command hologram eventually. You better be able to do that in this game. If I can make him the ECH, yeah, I'm going to be all about that. Let's see. We have both our teams freed up. So, you know what? We got power on this floor. Why don't I just start clearing out this room? Start clearing out stuff on the floors that we have power on, just in case. And let's go into... let's see, go into mess hall. Let's see, mess hall. Look at them eating in there. Now, how was that management? Here we go. Nope, don't want to turn off the power while they're eating. Heroes! Should I assign Neelix to it? Plus 4 morale? Plus 2 morale? Plus, yep, well, Neelix makes sense there. So there we go. Alright, so he needs to have diplomacy. So Neelix is the hero assigned to the mess hall. Which I know in the demo, the heroes assigned to rooms were still able to go on what's it called? On away missions, so that's good. Medicine, I believe we're going to assign the doctor as the hero for there. Engineering office. Nope. Remove work team, add work team. Work teams 1-on-1. What does that mean? What does that mean? Remove work team, add work team. What does that mean? Gonna have to look that up later. Not necessary right now. I really don't need to be doing all this, but at the same time, kind of want to. Okay, for now. I mean, I don't need to do this stuff right now because we're just in the intro mission. We locate a rich asteroid field containing valuable minerals, so I could get 54 duranium there, which is both are going to put us over. Send a probe to determine. Oh, look, that would have been fun. But, yeah, I think I'm going to leave for now until I start building. I don't even know why I came. Alright. Let's just go back to a comp and maybe just burn through our time. Transport signal amplifier. So let's enter the ship. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms. Certain technologies are unlocking new tech. Cost research. Captain, blueprints for signal. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Of course we do. Repair. Oh! And that's why I probably shouldn't have kept my people busy. Okay, well. What's this R? Ah, that's research. So it's just making it easy for me. I see. How nice. Okay. Let's see. I think there was a way to just spin through the cycles, but what was that? I think there was a way to do that, and I don't remember what it is. I don't see it down here because I never did in the demo. So, what was the way to get through the cycle? Was it C? Apparently not, because that didn't do anything. It's a cycle. Not entirely sure. Let's see. Nope. Scans. Picture. Okay, that's not going to do it. What was the way to quickly go through the cycles? Oh, I could have sworn there was a way in there. I'm probably overlooking it. It's probably right in front of my face because I am kind of stupid. So it's probably here somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, alright, fine. Let's see. What's happening here? Vault core, morale, crew, heroes. Yeah, there's my heroes. Alright, maybe I'm just gonna have to fly around in space for a bit and just burn up the cycles. Gosh, I swear there's a way to do it, and I don't remember what that was. And do it in this one. No. Let's see. Shuttle bays, engineering, cargo bay. Is there more? Crew, science. There we go. Combat board. There we are. Well, apparently I can't figure out how to do the cycling. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'll just go out in space and do it. I swear there was a way to do it, so I'll just have to fly around until things happen. Oh, there it is. X for going to cycles. Let's see here. How many cycles do we need? One more cycle. There we go. X. I wonder if that's constant. Somebody remind me it's an X. Okay. Where was it? Science laboratory. Currently no research in progress. I need to let me just confirm. So explore the tech tree and research any tech. Repair and activate the workshop. Stop it. I clicked the wrong one. Workshop was I do repair, right? That's the science lab. Yeah, that's the thing I just cleared out. So where is the workshop? Where is the workshop? Right there. Okay. Now I can repair that. Okay. 3 cycles. And it says just research anything. So what should I research? What should I research? How am I going to make my Voyager unique? Let's see. Oh, Rextrack. Hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Been playing STO since beta. Wow. This is its 16th year, right, for STO? I've played it in bursts occasionally over the years. And oh my goodness, I like every time I come back, like enough has changed that I feel like I don't know what I'm doing again. And by the time I learn, basically that burst of play is gone. And then I don't play again for a while. When I come back, everything's new again. But, oh yeah, I'm with you. I love designing the ships, flying them, taking around. I think I do more just flying my ship around than I do, like, missions. And probably because the missions kill me instantaneously. Because I don't know how to upgrade my ships at all anymore. But SEO is one of the best things for ship design and just exploring and feeling like you're in universe. See, you got the good stuff. I think the only good thing I have in STO on my ship that still works is I can call in like a mercenary vessel to help, and the mercenary vessel is stronger than anything I have. So I just hide while it destroys all the enemies. Otherwise, I'm dead in one hit. Even though I'm like level 60 and like my ship used to be good, I really don't know what I'm doing. What kind of ship do you have? What kind of ship are you piloting while I try to figure out what I should be upgrading here or researching? Maybe sensors. God, Bioware, you want a guilty pleasure? It's good to have a game like that. I'm glad. I wish I was into STO. A science battleship. What class do you have? It was already researched. Sensor rate level 2. 1860. Don't have that. Could research that, I guess. I believe it. I believe you're still learning the game. I mean, there's so much to learn in there. I mean, and if you're still learning it after you've been playing since beta 16 years ago, what chance do I have? Like, I have fun when I play it. I enjoy it, but I can't get far. I want combat. I want to research something. I don't know what. Well, let's do warp core efficiency. Can I do? Apparently not. So, okay. Do I need... here we go. Small battery compartment. I could research that. Plasma. Oh. Clearing room give you plus 25% more resources. That might help me. Let me make some choices. Let's see. Weapons are always full. My weapons do nothing in STO. It's basically just, as for Flying Voyager, it's basically just cutaways, but more or less you're scanning points of interest and you're setting courses to the points of interest and things that you want to go to, but at least that's for the Caretaker mission that I'm on now, and which is also the mission from the, what is this? Mission from the demo, so it never went beyond that. So it's not going to be sandboxy like Star Trek Online from what I know of this game, but it's more of just recreating the series in your vision. Let's see, what's that? I love the old Voyager game from 15 years ago. Oh, the what was that? Elite Forces? I think the shooter one that like so many people. Elite Force. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Yeah, I never got a chance to play because I didn't really have a computer that could run games back then. Maybe research hall. Captain's acknowledgement. Morale gain after one combat. He's doing pretty good on morale. Yeah, a lot of people talk well about Elite Force. I just haven't been able to play. I love Star Trek Armada back in the day. Do I want the hull reinforcement or do I want to do the inspired workforce, plasma torch, small battery compartment? Okay, maybe energy might be necessary. Maybe I'll do that. Oh my gosh, yes, Bridge Commander in VR. I have it on PlayStation. I put on my TNG uniform. I put the VR goggles on. I haven't played in like over a year. It might even be close to 2 years now, but I love Bridge Commander. Gosh, but tried to get a stable group set up, but that fell apart, and then it was just too hard playing with random people. Many of them showing up intoxicated because I'm playing on Japan time. So, love the game though. One of the best gaming experiences I ever had. Just you're in there, you're on the bridge. Oh, you all play great games, great Star Trek game. I'm doing that. I'm beginning the research. Okay, there we go. I made my decision. I said close. All right. So yeah, I'm just waiting basically for the cycles to. Yeah, playing with randoms in that game is an experience. Sometimes you get a really good crew, and sometimes you get some really good people, and like the game's buggy itself, that VR one. But like sometimes you get some really weird folk. Because again, when I'm playing, usually it's not this time. It's usually when it's my normal daylight hours, so that means it's like 2 in the morning for other people, and then they're coming back from the bars. They've had a number of beverages already. By the time they get to me, and yeah, we don't have very successful things. But I love it when you get a crew who they want to do the Star Trek experience, and like the captain is the captain. You're listening to the captain's orders. You're following their orders. You're not just doing things on random. Engineering's calling out to tactical. Tactical is checking in with helm. Everybody's on the same page. I love that, and that's why I want to set up like a stable group, and had the group of 4. And we made a little chat, and then nobody ever came back to it. Like, oh, that hurt, because those moments are where the game shines. Like workshop, life support. Okay, good. Let's just close that there. Workshop repair, captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Time's at 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I can push it a little bit more. Only gotta wake up in 4 more hours. Let's see. Although tomorrow's a light workload day, I might actually come back early and play this game. Maybe stream it too, because I've been wanting to do more streaming. It definitely is, yeah, Rex Trek. It is definitely a lot of reading. There's only a little bit of voice acting so far, at least in this first chapter, this opening chapter. It's a lot of reading, but it's more of, this style game of like resource management, maintain the ship. But what I like there were reviewers, like I believe 3 reviewers from the same I don't know, media company, whatever it is, that played it simultaneously, and they all three of them got like completely different endings with different voyages. Like you could have like turn it into a battleship, you could like have crew members that stayed in the series are gone, and you have other crew members that take their place, get promoted. I As somebody who just adores and loves Voyager, and especially for what it means to me, that I mentioned earlier, how it got me through the traffic accident when I was recovering at home. I, this is what I'm looking for, and just hang on, like look at this, link out there, look, just I could probably there's that thing again. I could probably spend hours just sitting here without playing and going from room to room once I get like most of the ship cleared out, and just watching the people going about their business and imagine myself in there. Like kind of the reason why I'm into Star Trek Adventures role playing game. Like I just want to be in the world. I love Voyager, but I'm not really into that kind of gameplay. I prefer hand to hand. Yeah, I get that. This isn't going to be everyone's sort of game. Totally get that. For me, this slice of life stuff is, oh my god, this is what I'm into. This is why I love Star Trek and the role playing. Jay says we just need you to do the voice acting. I slipped the GMO and did the voice. Yeah, I apologize for that. Like all of my voices are just slight tonal shifts of the exact same voice. But thank you, Jay. I appreciate that, even if it's maybe tongue in cheek. But checking them out, like you said, it's cool. Yeah, and it's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of games I don't like playing. Oh yeah, you know Rex, I resemble Pete Buttigieg. Pete Buttigieg. I didn't even know who he was until a few years ago because I'm living in Japan, and then my in-laws started saying like, "You look like that guy from the U.S. politics." I'm like, who are you talking about? And I saw him. I looked at him. I'm like, my God, I do look like him. So then, yeah, I just started growing my facial hair out like not too long ago. And the first video I see of him, he was growing the facial hair at the exact same rate I am. I assure you, I am not Pete Buttigieg. I am definitely not. And you could probably tell that by how ineloquently I'm speaking compared to him. Yeah, I'm basically the blunt instrument version of Pete Buttigieg. But yeah, I've been getting that a lot. And I see it too. It's not like, what are they going on about? Because sometimes people in Japan say like, you look like, and they say somebody you look nothing like. They said that, and I looked like, yeah, I gotta give it to you. I think I do kind of look like him especially from certain angles. It makes you look like a young Riker. Well, thank you. I think I'm far older than Jonathan Frakes was when TNG started. Don't know for sure, but yeah. But I'll take young Riker any day. All right. I need to burn up some of this time. I'm still crafting the... I am building the amplifier, aren't I? I swear to God I am. Okay, let me just fly around a bit. Let me go do something. Okay. I don't need that stuff. I guess I'll just... How many cycles am I going to burn? Oh, there we go. There we go. See? I was right. Okay, I'm liking close to the ship interior. Yeah, that was one of the things that grabbed my attention first in the demo. And there were more rooms there in the demo that were seemingly open. And just going and watching them and just, like I said, just spending time looking at ships. Look, you can see the turbolifts inside the turbo shaft going around doing their thing. This is awesome. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I apologize. Tuvok, you're talking. It's my fault. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Ocampa. Yes, it would. So I guess that's what we're doing now. What else am I supposed to be doing? Oh, the research is underway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's go back to the Ocampa. And we're already there. All right, here we go. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Send it away, team. There we go. Kiss! Of course, yeah, we're going to the Ocampa place. Oh, who do we want to take with us here? We're going to need engineering, command, maybe a little phasery. So Tom has our engineer. Neelix has a lot of engineering too. I don't know. Well, two of them together, yeah, they make a good team. And we need command and shooty, and well, Chakotay has all that, so let's do that. Let's do that. All right, that's our team there. Kiss! Everyone else kind of looks okay. All right, start mission. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if coffee at midnight was a good idea. But now it's coffee at 1:30 in the morning, so I think eventually the bad idea circles around and it becomes a good idea at some point. Upon materializing near tunnel entrance, a group of Kazons already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. "Watch out!" shouts one of them. "The foreign warriors are back!" That's us. Captain, the Kazon seemed hesitant, almost fearful. Well, we did roll up pretty strong on them before. Bluff to open fire if they don't retreat. Yeah, we could do that quite easily. Ignore the Kazon and proceed directly to the tunnel entrance. Oh, well, I could get some stuff if I act like a jerk. Neelix, do your thing. Here we go. Oh, critical success. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The away team points their phasers at the Kazon, issuing a clear warning. Retreat or face the consequences. Then, with a dramatic flare, they start counting to 3. The Kazon, visually intimidated, hastily back away and disappear into the rocky terrain. The away team then enters the tunnel unopposed. Captain, we reached the tunnel entrance, using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Use the amplifier to locate breaches? Yeah. Does that not say the same thing twice? Does that not say the same thing twice? If it's... Oh, so one is through an engineering approach. And, okay, that explains it. Okay, well, they're both equally terrible. Oh, so what happens if I don't find a breach? Do I not get them? We're about to find out. Gee, failure. Transport is less effective than hope. While it detects fluctuation in barrier, it cannot pinpoint a suitable breach. After several attempts, the way to manage is find weak spot and transport through. Longer than expected, beyond them. So what happens now? Because I failed that, eventually I did get through, apparently. But what did that do in the story? Yeah, the game is definitely gaining threat there. Ugh. So what complication are we going to have? So, okay, this seems to be built for Kess. Instead of us just stumbling around the city, it makes it makes sense that we just let Kess do her thing. Alright. Okay, I'm glad to find... Well, thank you all actually for chatting with me, because like all the checks I've been doing on this has been showing like a huge time lag between what I'm seeing and what you're seeing, but apparently that's not the case because you're keeping up with the conversation. So, huzzah, as they say. Alright. Message from Captain Janeway cuts through the Joy reunion. The caretaker ray has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. Well, how nice. We need to get out of here. Lead the team through the collapsing tunnel. Clear path through the debris. Well, let's lead the team through. Success! Away team quickly navigates the collapsing tunnels. They dodge falling debris. Leap the widening chasms, escaping the crumbling ceiling just in time. Soon they reach the exit. The security barrier is the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus. Captain, the connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Stabilize transport signal amplifier and adjust its frequency and modulation, or analyze the tremors interference pattern. Ooh, that gets more science, but it's also trickier. Now my engineering's already in the red because I failed that, so maybe I want to be as close to success as possible. Got it. There we go. Working quickly. Just the thing. Transporter. Signal stabilizer, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Alright, there we go. Neelix is level 3. Kes and Chakotay hit level 2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. B'Elanna recruited. There we go. Look at that. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and Ensign Kim. It's good to have you back in one piece. Reporting for duty, Captain. I didn't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the hell is going on here, Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? It's a long story, B'Elanna. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Ask if they know why they were sent to the Ocampa. Ask what they learned about the Ocampa. Ask if they learned anything about the caretaker. I think that's more important for getting home, even though I know we're not getting home. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? He's been acting weird lately. Apparently, abducting people is a new hobby of his. Oh, and he increased the Ocampa's power supply enough to last them for 5 years, if I recall correctly. And he destroyed the tunnels. Sounds like he's preparing for something. But what? Ask if they know why they were sent to the Ocampa? Yeah, might as well. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. Did she ever say crock in the series? I don't know. But they also say a caretaker had sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died. I want you both in sickbay, now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it. Rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides the Ocampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, then destroys the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds the key to their survival, a compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe that the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Alright, well here we go. Shield generator, let's repair that. And where are my phasers? Right there, repair that. I need 2 cycles and 2 cycles. How am I on fuel? Fuel's okay. Duranium's okay. So let me just speed cycle 1 and cycle 2. Those are good. Alright. That's good. Alright, repair and activate torpedo bay. Where's my torpedo bay? There we go. Makes sense. That should be where the torpedo bay is, so why not? 3 cycles to do that. And our duranium's down 54. Let's go into system. There's duranium over there. Which one? This one. Alright, let's go get some duranium. Quarter problem. Captain, I need to address lack of quarters. Many are sleeping in corridors and morale is suffering. Build 1 new quarter. Build enough quarters to accommodate all the crew. You know how I roll. I gotta get all my friends sleeping. So here we go. Let me get back into the ship. Yeah, torpedo launch bay. Let's enter the ship. I gotta get quarters. How many more quarters do I actually need? I forget how to check exactly. Let's see, emergency quarters. Evidence 12 of 12. And looks like we have 50 crew listed there. So I have 2 quarters already. And I got 2 more rooms here. So I might as well start building crew quarters here. And let's do that there. Did I not? Oh, I think I already got people on the job, so they can't do that. Alright, 5 cycles for that. Ooh, let's see. I think both of my things are offensive and defensive capability to be restored. Captain has a test run to verify. This is a temporary flight control officers perform. Excuse me, this pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can through Greek letters and numbers together. Oh, you. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? All the Maquis on the Valjean as Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? B'Elanna, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Valjean. Captain, just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. Oh, well, that's cool. I don't think this was part of the demo. Okay, each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. So here we go. Yeah, I don't think we had that last time. Well, Tom Paris we need. We need Tuvok and rousing speech or shield hacking. Well, we're doing combat, so shield hacking. Start combat. Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically. Torpedoes manually. Torpedoes are right there. You control the ship by opening the command menu 2 and decide how to approach the enemy. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
What are my orders? What a good thing. Order your ship to try to attack or defend. So, defensive 1, offensive 2, fleeing 3. I don't think you're run away right now. Okay, while surrendering, definitely don't want to do that. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed. Okay, we want to be offensive. And what do we want to target? We want to target their shields? Shields are already kind of down, so yeah, might as well.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Alright. Toggle pause. Toggle pause, what is that? There we go. Alright, we're coming in. Those are evasive maneuver, dodges enemy attacks for a limited time, granting brief window invulnerability. Yeah, hero abilities.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shield ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Let's do some shield hacking since we're attacking the shields, right? Now, let's see here.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
There we go. So, we want then to take down their weapons.
Moving to attack the front. Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedoes were what again? I don't know
Ability
that.
ready, Captain.
Well, firing torpedoes were which one again? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Victory. Oh, I think I had clicked that thing then. Let's see, what is that? Shield or Horn Captain when you first combat? Yeah, Rex Voyager is my favorite ship too. At least my favorite hero ship. But I'm also partial to the Nova class, which is what we use in our Star Trek Adventures campaign. One more thing, Captain. Waits to set the raid. The Valjean will be in a supporting position. Yes, it should. Alright, have the transport room stand by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Alright. So we gotta go back to the array. Let's see here. I need to get some of this stuff. Yeah, definitely right now. Ooh, let's just play it safe for now. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like Voyager and also the Nova especially, because it's a good size, and the Nova is even smaller, so that's why it fit our Star Trek Adventures game, especially the story we have with that there. But like Voyager feels big enough that it's capable, but it's not so big that you would get lost like Galaxy class. So yeah, I love Voyager. I love the look of it. I love the design. Let's go get some fuel. Okay, let's get some fuel there. Try to, at least. Oh, I knew we were going to hit the yellow. I knew I could just fill it. Let's see. Do we want to get some more of that? Nah, we're fine. Let's go back to... go back to the caretaker array. Oh! Finally researched that. That's good. Got my battery. Okay. Crew quarters, good. Let's start building the crew quarters. There we go. Building there. Okay, emergency quarters are good. Let's see. I check on here. Do I not crew? What available crew? Assign crew. Export emergency quarters 3. Crew quarters. So if they're all holding 12, I need. If they seem to hold the emergency seems to hold 12, I need to get cordless crew. It says 14. So okay, so maybe we're getting close. All right. Assign new teams at the engineering office. Maybe I'll play around with that stuff maybe tomorrow. Again, I am rapidly approaching 2 in the morning, so I would at the very least like to get through the caretaker portion before that. Buying stuff to upgrade. I think it's more of like a resource management thing so far. So basically, you're using the resources to clear out spaces, open up new departments, and then spending resources on researching stuff there. It looks like with the tech tree, like you could unlock level 2, level 3. So you would be able to upgrade, but then that's probably going to require even more resources and harder to find stuff. Right now, we only have like duranium and deuterium, but there's like all these resources at the top for like tritanium and other things. So I think everything's about like exploring, and I hear trade is a part of it to get other kind of resources. Yeah, you're Rex saying that starting out with damaged ships. So yeah, it's like at the beginning of Voyager, after the caretaker's array, the Tetrion beam hits you and you're all damaged on the other side. So it starts you off with like a completely wrecked Voyager, and you have to clear out the spaces you want. And that's where the customization comes in for the game. So you could decide which rooms you want where. and you could start building Voyager to your specifications. You could make a science Voyager, a combat Voyager. I was watching in like some of the videos that they were showing off before, like an actual like souped up warship Voyager that could take on Borg cubes, like probably with the Borg technology, like you see with the armor in the series. But you decide how you want your Voyager to be, and that's one of the interesting things to me. I want to see how I build the ship, but it's also a balance of the resources. So you have to turn on the power to each floor, and that's going to eat up power in the warp core. So you need to upgrade your warp core to get more power. It's going to be a balance, and they say you can't do everything on the single playthrough. So every time you play, the story can change. The type of Voyager you have could change. The type of Voyager you have might make a different story. I really don't know the details, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I am so like psyched for this game. Probably not calling chat. I'll have our Maquis radar. Man, you'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first.
Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us?
All we care about is getting home, Jabin or Jabin, whatever your name is. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that.
That's all? After your display of firepower?
My bad, by the way.
We do not fear you, but we are not fools.
We have no dispute with you.
Then leave. The array is ours.
This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you.
The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath.
Jabin, we can discuss this like two civilized...
He's disconnected, Captain,
and they're powering up their weapons. Ooh, battle stations. All right, who we got here? Can I switch them out? So, yes, I can. So we'll keep the evasive maneuver. It's battle stations. So, nah, Chakotay. Oh yeah, because they're on his ship, right? Instant shield recharge or shield hacking. Excuse me, my sore throat's coming back. I'm getting a little too carried away. Ooh, let's see. Oh, let's do Chakotay this time. We got 3 Kazon ships.
What are your orders, Captain?
What are the orders? What a good question again. We are going offensive. Do I get to choose which of the Maquis? Because there were 3 Maquis ships. Is there a way to choose which one? So, I think taking out the weapons would be... That's Maquis Raider. Is there a way to swap between... Oh, no, Maquis Raiders are... okay. Here they are here. Okay, Kazon Carrier. Alright. Nope. My bad. I started the battle. So, let's take out their weapons first.
Ability ready, Captain.
So, let's see. What's Chakotay doing? Boost Voyager's rotation speed. Alright. Fire suits. Okay. Let's have Tom do that. And Tuvok! Go ahead. Hit them, Tuvok. Torpedoes have to be fired manually, so that's where they are. Fire manually. Shift key or left trigger on controller. They are very powerful. Yeah, but the shields have to be down.
Destroyed, Captain.
Oh, and we are in the front. Where? And now I just gotta find where.
Enemy is fled, Captain.
Oh. Well, that was easy enough. Okay. So this
Ability
time.
ready, Captain.
Yeah. Let's same thing. Get their weapons down.
Ability ready, Captain.
Tuvok, hit them. Chakotay, get us
Enemy
spinning.
is fled, Captain.
We're a good team, aren't we? Got one more ship to get, right? One more ship to get.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
You're no match for the Voyager. Come on. Hull stats 56%. Okay, no injuries. Proceed. Let's see. You can hire allied ships on the bridge. To help in combat, only one ally may help at the same time. Unlocking allies fulfill. Well, that's nice. Recruitment, upkeep cost. Resources. Yes, okay. That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by, just in case more Kazon decide show up. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. You look more like Maj Kala than Javin. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array.
Well, aren't you persistent?
We need you to send us back where we came from.
Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Akampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water.
Speaking of which, you're spacefaring. How can you not get water? I know I keep saying that, but still.
They won't be able to survive.
Send us home, or you must let go of the Akampa. You must let go. Did you ever consider allowing the Akampa to care for themselves?
They're children.
Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Akampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array's system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain.
No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Okampa. You must destroy it.
Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded.
Please, protect the Okampa.
Caretaker fades away, collapsing into inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Okampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control system and send us back? Destroy the array or access primary control system, return home. Jay mentioned, I don't know if Jay's still in the chat, but yeah, Jay mentioned you could go home right away, and I heard people do that. I don't want to play the caretaker mission a fourth time without seeing anything else in the game. So, no, I'm going to destroy the array. Your choice has consequences, don't they all? Don't they all? We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Okampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the Tri-Cobalt device. Where we get Tri-Cobalt from? Well, it took me that long just to get torpedoes. What are you doing? The array's our only way out here. You can't. I can and I will. Tri-Cobalt devices ready, Captain. Fire. Here we go. Ooh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Knew that was going to happen. I mean, we know the series. We'll find another way home. I promise. Even if it takes us 7 seasons. Who do you think you are? Making the decision for all of us. It was the right decision, Belana. The Okampa. They remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Okampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next parole review. A missed parole review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain.
You have made an enemy today.
Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogue, spatial phenomena, or if the navigational deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed. Game is our hull doesn't regenerate itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Asher Field Plasma. Oh, okay, I see what things are. Okay. And I'm basically done with, well, I fly to marked destination, so I have to do that. So I have to fly to Ah, this system. I don't know why I'm flying to that system, but let's do it. And ship, where is my engineering office? I need to repair. Assign to hull repair. Okay. 14-1, assign to hull repair. There we go. So they're working on the hull. There we go. 3 more cycles for that. Okay, traveling in space. Oh, 12 noon for you, Rex. Yeah, 2 in the morning for me here. So I just want to finish the caretaker mission. Just want to finish that. Good time for you, at least. That's good. I need to wake up in less than 4 hours. I need to build more crew quarters. Okay. Can I clear this out? Because I did promise that I would be building more crew quarters. So deck 5 is going to be crew quarters, isn't it? Okay. And both of my teams are busy. Okay. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Maquis, and Starfleet. But I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside to work together, to coexist. Coexist, hmm? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust the Maquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path. Together. 27 crew joined Voyager. I was just about done building the crew quarters. Dang it. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you tasted my Angla Bosque. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer? That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know, so much to explore and discover. I haven't mentioned it before, but the Ocampa once possessed telepathic powers. Foreshadowing. Generations of dependence on the caretaker have diminished them. Perhaps this journey could help me understand these abilities, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor will be glad to have you. Very well then. Welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to look at this. Looks like we stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. Unexpected guests. Some distress call reveals Voyager's victory over J-Man sparked mass escape from his Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time. This, I don't think, was in the demo. Surprise find there. Yeah, maybe it was. Oh my god. 21 more crew? This is going to take me a while to build rooms for these folks. Alright, everybody, listen up. Deliver speech. Overcome differences. Unite as one. Deliver speech. Stand strong as one crew. Defend ourselves. Deliver speech. Unite. Explore the unknown. And learn. Oh, what's a good speech to deliver? Let's see. let's do Unite, Explore, and Learn, because we're probably going to be taking a lot of detours. We're alone in uncharted part of the galaxy, ripe for scientific discovery. We face the unknown with open minds, eager to explore and learn. To survive, we must work together as one crew. New territories, explore, but do explore. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming a captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As your first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. Hey, that's Caretaker. Caretaker completed. The Voyager starts the journey home. Leaving this sector will cause all active missions to be cancelled and all heroes currently marked unavailable to be lost. I'm going to stay here for now because I'm going to collect some supplies and try to finish my quarters problem before that's done. But that's it. That's Caretaker. So about 2 hours, just about 2 hours exactly of gameplay to get through that since I got the stream and the game running. So for those of you, Jay, Rex, for joining me tonight, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And all the others who were watching, that was kind of you. I hope sparked some interest in the game or in Voyager itself, or just helped you kill a little bit of your day if you needed some free time there. But yeah, thanks again. It is after 2 a.m. I need to get to bed, so I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So as I say, as usual, stay safe out there, everyone. I might be back in a few hours, few more hours, and do some more gameplay. If you want to watch, maybe I'll just keep on streaming every time I'm playing, and whoever's around, please come in and join me, say hello. I love the company. Yeah, again, Rex and Jay, thank you for joining me tonight. That was kind of you, and I hope to see you all in the future. But live long and prosper, peace and long life. I'll see you somewhere out there. Good night, everyone.